What is going down, my YouTube family? It is your boy Zary from the XMG, and I'm here today to talk to you about a game I covered once before, and it was really glitchy, very early beta, and it was called Chaos Magic. And it was Raid Shadow Legends, essentially, kind of almost clone a little bit. Different takes, different characters, of course. But they launched their second early access, and I've been in there for about the past week playing around with this game, and man, have they made some improvements. So let's jump into Chaos Magic. And the first thing you're going to notice about Chaos Magic is it has a new name. It's called Awaken Chaos Era. And I like that quite a bit, actually. Chaos Magic was pretty good, but Awaken Chaos Era is good. And I'm just going to kind of re-show you the game. Some of you might have forgotten. There will be a link in the description down below. If you want to get into the early access and try it out, you can. I have been talking with a couple of the devs. You know what I didn't ask though is if it wipes. I don't know. So we will find out. I did spend $1 in here to help support them. So it's $1. I don't care. But they've made a lot of improvements. So here is like your Tavern area. This is your main screen. Right now I'm currently level 9. I'm just really taking my time with this game right now and trying to take it all in and grasp it. And, you know, try to help them out the best I can. So this is your main tavern. Okay, they've added this little guy here. There's a tutorial in the beginning of the game that kind of just very quickly walks you through things. But if you're familiar with Raid Shadow Legends, you're going to be familiar with this game 100%. So we're going to end it with some summons. But they do have like a market, gold market. There is your diamond market. There is your essence market, there's your guild market, and your arena, and then your trial market. Okay? So you can go in there and spend all your currency kind of in one spot. There is your index, and I'm going to show you a couple of the characters in here, and we'll show you some combat. These are the legendary characters, and it's pretty sweet. They have pretty in-depth kits, which I'm pretty excited about. And if you click on stats and more, you know, you got your standard attack, your health, your defense, speed, crit rate, of course, crit damage. Focus is the rate of exerting a buff, so it's kind of like your potency. Your resistance is obviously resistance. Agility, chance to deflect attacks, only taking 50% damage. So agility lets you like take stronger hits and make them weak hits. You'll see like deflect pop up. Precision reduces the chance of attacks being deflected, so that's like accuracy. And then true damage is goes against like their defense. And I'm gonna go over a couple of the kits when I get there, but here is Nathalia, William. You know, the graphics seem much cleaner and crisp. Taya, right? That is the Harlsbuck Empire. Alright. Then this is like the Orcs. Orca, maybe? Names I'm not too familiar with. Goobag. I actually have this character because in this game it's pretty cool. They give you a, well, I don't know if it was just for this trial or they're going to do it for everybody, but we had a 20 chance selector ticket, and you could go through and you can only get 1 5-star character, but there could be 3 4-stars if you wanted to go that way. And this guy's kit is pretty interesting to me, like his passive. When speed is greater than 100, you gain 1 extra action opportunity for every 100 increased speed. Pretty neat. He's like a poison dealer. Attack an enemy with 40% damage, apply poison for 3 turns, gain speed plus 10, and it's stackable. So that's like his basic ability at level 3. His A2 is deal 80 damage to the enemy. Apply 2 layers of poison to the target for 3 rounds. And then it tells you what the poison does over here at the start of the turn. Deal damage based on current health. And then his ultimate. He inflicts a total of 150 damage to all enemies randomly. Damage increases according to your speed. So obviously you want to build this character up with speed. So he just seemed really interesting to me, and I pulled him. So I went with him. Glendux. He is a healer, but pretty solid animation. Urzog. We have Borzak. Hope I'm saying these names right. Monger. And here's the Lazar. We have Vance. That one was pretty easy. Valeria. Nicholas. This guy looks freaking crazy good. I didn't get him. I went all the way to 20. Didn't get him. At the start of each round, your speed becomes equal to that of the character with the highest speed plus 1. So he's always guaranteed to go first. How cool of a passive is that? You don't see that a lot. Right? He attacks one enemy, 80% damage. If, after dealing damage, the target's current health is less than 50% of his max health, pursue all enemies, dealing 40 damage. So it'll come back with like a AoE. It's pretty solid. When this character takes a lethal damage, if there is still an ally on the field, it gains undead. And their ultimate ability is replaced for 1 turn. This passive can only be triggered once per battle. Pretty cool. And then attacks all enemies, 120% damage. Grant attack increased at a random ally for 1 turn. So, you know, it's got your buffs and your debuffs. There's one character, and it's actually the starter character. I don't know if he's in here or not. But they got, you know, kind of like their demon faction, Gangalo, Abandon, Sierra, and Sturial Plains. This is the guy that was $1 that I spent to get this guy. And he's got an interesting kit because his passive, he deals damage back to the enemy, or to your party. It's odd. Misa. Then this guy's pretty dope looking with the heads on the thing. Satillan. Balbarath. Hassel. Brand. Hecarim. So, where is the starter guy? There he is. This guy's got a really cool move, something I just find super awesome. Zachary. After killing an enemy, he pursue all enemies dealing 100% damage. This effect can be continuously triggered. So if he kills somebody with any move, he does an AoE to everybody. Then if he kills somebody off that AoE, he does it again. And if he kills another person, he does it again. It's just like a really cool passive, and I really like the way the developers went with this game. And, you know, I just think it's different moves, and it gives you stuff to think about. Here is the legendaries here. Definitely some good graphics. I'm really liking it. And it's been fun. So that is kind of like your characters. Then, you know, you have your... I'm only on chapter 3, but you have your tried and true kind of move through standard hero collector. We'll go in and we will fight. There is a challenge mode, but you have to clear the chapter, so I can kind of show you that. If you go to, like, I cleared chapter 2. So you click on this, and then you could go to challenge. Runes are increased, their damage is increased. See what I'm saying? 30% attack for all enemies. All enemies held a 15% chance to counterattack, and boss gains 1 action per turn. So it's kind of like a hard mode, essentially. And the bread up here is your energy. So I have been just enjoying it, slowly going through it, and it's pretty solid. So we'll go into here. This is my team. This is my setup. You can save. They've added the save a squad feature, so that is pretty solid. Now you do have spells in this game if you're familiar with like Disney Sorcerer's Arena. Like this one here attacks 2 enemies with the lowest health. The damage is based on the caster's attack, so you want to make sure when you have this up, it goes, and then reduces ability cooldown of all allies by 1. So pretty interesting. So we are going to jump in. I am just using these characters. I believe max level is 60 or 80 for your characters, and as you level up your overall character, you go from there. So it gives you a little bit of a story. We go through, just a little bit of that story, and it does have auto, and it does have ×2. I'm going to play this one in ×1. And then the second part of this battle I'll play in ×2 so you can see the difference. But so we're going to start with that basic to get his speed up. Put on the poison. The one thing I did wish they do is if you clicked on this to hold it, because sometimes I forget what everything does. Now, there is an affinity-based system in this game, and right now I have negative affinity versus these characters, so you're going to see that deflect. Not there, of course, because I said it was going to happen. Then we have Kane here. You got the turn order with health and stuff down here. So we're just going to go in for a basic, so you can kind of see the animations. They come back and attack. Standard hero, turn-based. Get our poison on. And now we're going to move to a special so you can kind of see that. And I left the sound on so you guys could hear it because there is some voice acting when they do special abilities. And when they do their ultimate, it kind of like cuts to a movie, which can be shut off. So here we go. I'm going to bump it up to ×2. And that's the other thing is like ×2 really doesn't feel that much more different than ×1. There was the deflect. It goes a little bit faster, but not like ungodly fast. And it's very much like Raid Shadow Legends. Once you clear a level, you can go back to try to get gear, and you just have to keep replaying it. See, there we go. That was his passive. We just killed somebody. He came back with his AoE attack. So I love that move. We're not going to attack these guys. We're going to go for this guy because I want to see if Zachary can kill somebody again. Let's go for this guy back here. Let's go for this guy. And you can click and hold to see what everybody does, so if you do forget. So we got attack up on these guys. So let's go for this guy. Okay, we killed him. Now watch the AoE. We killed them both. So I just think that passive is just really well thought out and really cool. So now we're going to start pulling down the ultimates. So this is the boss character. Here's his ultimate. So here's the little movie you get to see with some voice acting. And then it goes seamlessly transitions. Before, it didn't really do that. So that is much improved there. Here is Freya's ultimate. We did have negative affinity there, so I really wasn't paying attention. Here is Kane's. And not every character has their own little movie. So you got to keep that in mind also. But I think it's pretty cool. See, seamless. That wasn't seamless during the first trial, so that's improved quite a bit. There we go, AoE. Got another guy, killed another guy, another AoE. I love that move. Now, I haven't really got to the point where I learned how to level up guys and things like that. And there is certain, what do you want to say, like treasures or items that are used for certain things. So that I know how to do it, I just haven't got the account up there to do it. So let's go for special and let's put defense down. So a lot of like theory crafting, team building, different kind of things in here, which I like quite a bit. And they've really impressed me with the feedback that I gave, that a whole bunch of other people gave. I mean, their Discord has been hopping with people since the first trial went down. So it is really neat how they interact with people and talk to them. Remind me a lot of the Dragon Champions folks, just really getting in there, talking with people, finding out if they like it or they don't like it. And there we go. So we beat a level, and we progress. We're level 10. We just ranked up to level 10. This is my after rewards. This is your premium currency here, your diamonds. These help you get hero experience. I got a piece of gear with agility, health, and defense on it. Health set. So that was pretty solid. I got some more hero experience, got some gold, and then I got a common shield, crit damage. So pretty interesting. You know, kind of much like that at Raid Shadow Legends. But you get more gear and things like that when you do it. So now I've opened up this and we could move on. But that is just, you know, the gameplay. I did start a guild, so if you do want to jump in, XMG family. And there is like a raid boss that is much like an idle RPG raid boss. It is, you go in there and just kind of see how much damage you can do, right? You can't take in spells. Oh, we got a new spell. Kills 1 negative effect from all allies. Solid. Let's take that in. I don't know if they put in, but I'll take in my normal team, you know, and we'll just kind of put it on auto, and you just kind of sit back and watch it. You run it 3 times, put it on 2 speed with auto, and yeah, like I said, you can shut off the videos because it does slow down the gameplay. But I've noticed that this guy does not take debuffs. It's crazy. Like when I tried to like manually fight it, I only got like 100 points better than when I let it auto. So it's kind of like the clan boss, essentially. You just kind of build your team and watch it roll. And, you know, as you go, you get more and more rewards. So, he's going to do some crazy damage. Yep. Puts the defenses down. So, this is where that spell would come in handy. But like I said, I don't think you can use your spells in here. That's what I was starting to say, but his heart rip out move, like Roadhouse style. But I'm just really impressed, like I said, how graphically and seamless it's kind of become. And this game's got a pretty big potential in my mind of theory crafting. You know, the roster is limited at the moment, obviously, because it just started. But there we go, free is down. I think we might have a new record here, though. That would be nice. But even the backgrounds, you know, in a couple of the backgrounds you can see like the waves moving in the background if it's like by the ocean, or like the dust is coming through here during the desert. Just little things like that make me, you know, they love this game, they love this project, so it's pretty neat to see. And there we go. Stage clear. Perfect. Oh, didn't get a new record. But then you get your chest. I got some gold. I got a 1-star equipment treasure chest and some currency, some guild currency. So that is the guild right now. So feel free to come on in. Name's right over here, XMG family. Alright, they do have a login character, or login rewards. This is new player rewards, so after 7 days you get a 4-star hero, a Tunya, so not too shabby there. And there is like there it is, a regular login character or login reward, and you go from there. So that's great that it's already in the game. They've been handing out tons of, you know, the system went down, they compensated us for it. They've been giving us tons and tons of presents through the mail. So here is those hero chests, if you were wondering. You know, it's like a 1-star equipment chest, and we can turn all this stuff into fodder. You know, we can sacrifice it to upgrade as we go. They do have like a battle pass, it's called the Magic Pass, and you know, they have a $9.99 standard, or then they have a $19.99 a month. So $9, not too bad. They have daily tasks. So you have your daily missions, you have your weekly missions, and then you have your challenges. So pretty happy to see that already in the game, because I didn't get to experience that last time. And then you can go into your heroes. Like right now, I have a fire imp that I pulled from a free summon. You get a free, at least right now, you get a free like epic summon and a free normal summon. But if you go in, you can go to your equipment, you can kind of see what I have going on. You see their stats, and when you go into replace equipment, you can enhance it. You can use fodder equipment, you can use the enhancing stones. You go to equip, and say I wanted to put this chest on, you can see the difference. Right now I was farmed a little speed set with him so I could get him over 100. And yeah, that's how that goes. You can level him up, we can upgrade him. You can just hold it down and he upgrades. You know, I got a ton of the upgrade materials. So he's level 50. And I can go through and do that for everybody. Bios are coming, you know, they have bios in here. If you're interested in that, you can see his ability. To upgrade it, you need certain material. Fair enough. And then you can ascend them. So, pretty basic kind of hero collector stuff, but I like the way they're doing it. So we're going to jump into a couple summons, and I can show you. They're, advanced summons they call them, and then normal. See, I have a free normal summon. That is your summoning animation. And who do we pull? Cleaver. Awesome. And then they have a banner. They have a banner for Abandon. And they tell you the runtime. If you pull 100 shards in here, you are guaranteed to get them. So they do have a pity system already worked into the game. So that right there is pretty solid to me as well. And then we're going to try to summon on that. I have 17. I've been saving it for when I do the video. And they do have 10 pulls on regulars, but on the banners. So we got Andre, the Iron Golem. So we're going to pull 6 of these, and then we'll do 1 10 pop and just the advanced summons, just to see what we can get. But I've been enjoying it. Mutant Orc. Pretty interesting design. Give me something good. Marianne. Interesting. Now there is no way to skip the summoning animation. And I said that, but... Oh, there he is. Boom! We just got abandoned. So we don't have to pull on this banner anymore. We're in and out. Finally, they have this luck in Raid Shadow Legends. Man, that's awesome. So we'll go check him out in a minute, and then we'll go back into summons, and I'll just do a 10 pop just so you can kind of see. We summon 10. Nice. That's the free login character. Then we got another 4-star Harkin. Sweet. Bone Breaker. Interesting. So we got another Zachary, so I could use that to level up. So yeah, that's just kind of the summons and how you work the characters, just like in, like I said, Raid Shadow Legends. So we go back to our monthly pass here. Look at that. Summon 1 character, upgrade a hero. Got a Fire Imp. Complete 5 advanced summons. We got another summoning crystal. And another one. 4. Ooh, I wonder if we can do another 10 pull. Oh, we only got 8. So, and then they have reputation. The other thing I want to tell you about. These are like your achievements. So, you know, obtain 20 heroes. You'll get a whole bunch of hero experience for your collection so you can help level you up. So... they do have achievements in here as well. And then when you hit certain tiers on your achievements, you get a free chest with different things in it. So, pretty neat there. So, that is the update for Awaken Chaos Era, formerly known as Chaos Magic. And I implore you, link down below, jump in, check it out, see what how the game feels. You know, it is pretty interesting to me. Here is Abandon. I told you I'd show him, but we can put equipment on him. Let's check him out real quick, and then we'll end the video. When attacking an enemy, Damage is increased by 10% for each negative status effect the enemy holds. So I'll have to report that one. Attack an enemy for 65% of damage. When this ability is cast on yourself, deal 25% damage 4 times to a random enemy. Interesting. Clear all negative status effects from yourself and apply Reaper to self for 3 turns, gain an extra turn. Basic abilities apply random effects. Awesome. And then attack an enemy with 150% damage. If this ability kills an enemy, gain an extra turn and reset the duration of Reaper. Pretty solid, so pretty interesting to play around with. And like I said, I don't really know everybody, but that's where we are going to end it with Chaos Magic or Awaken Chaos Era. So that is where we're at. So let me know in the comments below if this seems like it would interest you. Definitely going to be following, definitely going to be playing it. If you want to see more videos on Awaken Chaos Era, let me know, and we can make them happen. But definitely go check it out because it is a lot of fun. Devs are real good. So that's what I got for everybody. See you on the next one. I'm out.